You're here. I have a crypt I'd like you to look at. Now, before we begin, I need to give a little explanation. We've been undergoing some really severe budget cuts lately, and this new room we're in is really, really noisy. So the discussions of cipher types and getting started are going to be held in the quietest room in the building, which unfortunately is the linen closet in the basement. You can join me there when you're ready. Let's start with a bit of the basics. First, the differences between codes and ciphers. Codes typically replace words or full expressions with unrelated words or number groups, and they generally require the sender and recipients to all have code books. Originally, some countries used a one-book system. In a one-book, both the code numbers and the plaintext letters, words, and phrases are in ascending order. This does make things easier for the operator to do the lookups for both encoding and decoding. The problem is that it also helps the enemy break the book. If you know that 00002 is abacus and 00004 is able, and you come across a message that contains code 00003, you can make a pretty good guess that it's for abandon if that's the closest word that fits the context. A two-book system could look like this. The codes are assigned randomly, making a two-book much more secure. One book is then indexed on code numbers, and the other has the plaintext words and expressions listed alphabetically. The first book is used for encoding the message prior to transmission, and the second for decoding after receipt. Ciphers, conversely, disguise the message at the character level. Normally, though, coded messages are enciphered as well. There are two general classes of ciphers, and they may be combined depending on the system. Transposition ciphers change the positions of the letters within the message. Examples include rail fence, redefense, columnar, and nihilist. Substitution ciphers change the letters to something else. The most well-known type is simple substitution, which is used for the secret message puzzles in the comic sections of some newspapers. And there's a Caesar cipher you used to use with the secret decoder rings from boxes of cereal and Cracker Jacks. We also have Vishnair, Playfair, and Checkerboard. Codes require a massive number of messages to break, while the ciphers we'll play with can be read much more easily and with shorter messages, comparatively speaking. Just to be precise, the Black Chamber will specialize in ciphers. Next, a little terminology. Plaintext refers to messages in alphabets you can read as is. Ciphertext or cryptograms are messages or alphabets altered to be unreadable to outsiders. I'll be using cipher and crypt interchangeably. To turn plain text into a cipher, we encrypt or encipher it. The process used is called encryption. Turning the cipher message back into readable plain text is called decryption, where we decipher or decrypt it. Encryption and decryption require that both the sender and recipient agree on a key. The key can be a number, a word, an expression, or phrase, or pretty much anything. I'll use solve to refer to the process of reading a cipher that we don't have the key to. Finally, a cipher type may use what we call a keyed alphabet. We create keyed alphabets by picking a word or expression, removing any duplicated letters, and appending the remaining letters of the alphabet to the end of the string. Depending on the cipher type, we'll also rotate the keyed alphabet as well. Recovering the keyword to the alphabet can often be as challenging as trying to solve the crypt itself. And if the sender never changes the key, we'll be able to read everything they send without any further work on our part if we already have that key on file. That's enough for now. See you at the next drop point. Got questions, comments, or suggestions? Leave them in the comments below. Enjoyed this video? Then I encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. If you want to show further support, you can join us over at the Black Chamber Patreon page, where you can get access to more how-to videos and PDFs on solving the cipher types covered here, additional crypts to solve, and more. Links pinned in the comments below. See you at the next drop point.